Woo! That's right. Go Texas A&M. Go Aggies. Touchdown. Freaking home run. Hell yeah. We're here with Dyson Dynamics to talk about college sports. Which is not accurate at all. I've graduated from Texas A&M with my master's degree this week, so I'm out here with the school pride. Supposedly we're real good at sports. I'm just happy that after this week I don't have to provide any more money to the state of Texas. So with that in mind. Hopefully now I could expend my mental energy when I'm not doing this or work on something that's actually valuable. All right.
Like lesbians.
Like lesbians.
Anyways, welcome to Dyson Dynamics. We are a Dungeons and Dragons live play. We play the WotC modules, and we play them better than WotC. We are currently playing Baldur's Gate Descent into Avernus, and we find ourselves at the Great Library of Candlekeep. And last we left our heroes, they had successfully, 1, reached level 5, and 2, successfully relayed the information about the cults, about the disappearance of Elturel to the Crisis Council that had been convened for the purposes of trying to figure out how, if at all, Elturel could be recovered. There was some back and forth, and it coincided with the evening of a pre-planned slumber party, to which you had invited some of the denizens of Candlekeep to. And having just arrived just now is Silvira Savakis, who you had extended an invitation to, but she ran late. And she revealed, just as she opens the door, that the Wizards of Candlekeep are, they were able to make contact with the Grand Duke of Baldur's Gate, who is in hell with Elturel, and that is where we will pick up. Also, I look like a fucking offensive coordinator, and it's fucking outstanding.
I mean, what is a
Wait, so he messaged back? Like, he got a message back from the Grand Duke? Like, he's still alive?
And in hell,
yes, he said, and
y'all, he's still alive. The Grand Duke is still alive. Awesome. Oh. Okay, Sylvester, come on in. She's like
Sylvester.
She's like futzing with like a little notepad and
don't put that away. Oh. We're not talking business. If the others want to figure out what that is, totally on them. She's gonna reach behind, close the door behind Sylvester. Are you gonna be needing pajamas? What? Don't worry. I got you a pair. Here you
go. Thank you. I'll go change then, I guess.
All right, go ahead. Feel free to use the only empty room we've got. And as she leaves, the door closes. Jermina's gonna say, "What the fuck?"
I mean, I wasn't sure either way, but the fact that he's alive and in hell does track if he went on a journey to Elturel and then mysteriously disappeared, which, like you said in the meeting, would have set up the entire situation.
We gotta send a letter to Lady Silvershield.
Oh, right.
Yes.
Yeah.
We gotta let Baldur's Gate know. Okay, and then, of course, when she comes back out, I'll ask for the message. I kind of panicked on that. We got a super promise to put a pin in it. We gotta put it in a little box. We gotta put it away, and we gotta not worry about it till morning. Okay? 6 p.m. on the dot, we can progress with next steps.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, so kids, if you're not going with us to hell, does that mean I can sleep with the Duke? It was either going to be you or me.
Silka's just like, when did you think that I would be interested in sleeping with the Duke.
Oh, since we saw that, like, juicy little portrait of him.
I haven't even heard how he talks.
I'm pretty... So you're a voice kind of guy? That's the picture for you, voice?
Well, it has to be how he talks, how he carries himself, the way he expresses his words. Yeah, stuff
Someone
like that.
could be very pretty and have a voice that is the fucking worst.
Or not be able to get across their ideas in a succinct way, or in a way that is...
I know that Baldur's Gate has a lot of nepotism, etc., 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 etc. going on. However, we do know that it's through, like, nepotism and charisma the Grand Dukes get elected in. I think that he has a voice of the gods. I bet it's real rich, real baritone. Like a...
What I'm saying is if there's no substance behind those eyes, then there's no reason for me to pursue him.
I think there's substance.
I won't know until I meet him, or if I meet him. Besides, I'm still undecided.
Well, okay, so that means I can do it. Okay, I will take a bullet for the team. They're not married yet. They're only engaged.
Why? No.
Yeah.
No.
You can't ask because you know this.
Cough.
Alright, that being said, who last left off? I know it was one of y'all who got truth or dared.
I don't remember.
I don't remember either.
Let's go with Silkiz then.
Oh, am I being truthed or dared, or am I doing the truthing and or daring?
You're truthing and daring.
Has Silvira come out?
She has not yet.
We're just gonna pounce her.
I mean, no, that'd be rude. Olin.
Truth?
Okay. Do you have a favorite animal yet?
No.
Interesting. That's it.
Oh, okay. Fuck, what was the... I was trying to remember. I had two questions. One of them was... I think Did I ask Jeremy about the dragon?
Yes.
No. Did you?
Yes.
Did you?
Okay, I asked Jeremy if she was actually gonna fuck a dragon.
Oh, yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I forget what the other one...
About, like,
I forget what the other one
plot
was gonna be.
lines.
He'll look at Marty and go, truth or dare?
Oh, goodness. I did dare last time, so truth.
Do you think you're going to build another EV3?
Oh, goodness. No. One, EP3 was very expensive, and two, and getting all the paperwork was absolute hell. But also, I don't know. I spent so long on it, and it feels complete for the most part. If I'm going to make another EV3, it would just be fixing this one up. Yeah, I like it. You're great.
God bless it.
I love it so much.
Silvira, are you alright?
Yes, just getting my bearings.
It's okay.
Excuse me. Yeah, Truth.
Do you think you'll ever date again?
I don't know. It would take a hell of a lot. I was married to my husband for almost 30 years.
Oh wow.
30!
Sorry. Yeah, so...
Faye will say, "Yeah, that's a long time."
Yeah, Silkis, I'll be honest with you. If I was also married to you, I would. It would also take dying to get out of it. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, I think if Silkes wanted to be with you that long, I don't think he would give you much of a choice in the matter. I feel like there would be blackmail involved.
I didn't have to blackmail my husband to marry him.
No, I don't think you did. But I think that if you were the kind of person that would want to be with someone that wanted to leave you, which I don't think you would be, I don't think you would let them.
no, Silkis.
No, I would.
Yeah, Silkis. Silkis got the vibes of let them be, let them free. I would clip wings.
That's what I'm thinking of, actually. Yeah, that makes more sense.
Yeah, if they didn't want to be with me, why would I waste my energy on pursuing them?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I would simply digest those butterflies and get over it.
Yeah.
Okay, well, now you gotta do me. I haven't been prompted in luck forever.
Alright, Jeremina, truth or dare?
Hey, this is exciting. What do I want to do? Truth.
Okay. Would you, if you make it through hell, move out of 10 towns?
Oh, yeah, hands down. Yeah, I think so. Like, I basically already am. I already sold my house and everything. It was just with the amount of money I'm sitting on,
Mm-hmm.
nothing's a problem anymore. One of the stipulations with you staying was I was going to give you a big old chunk of change and tell you to get Wolfrin into real estate or investment or something.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I get to ask now. Okay, is it Sylvester or Sylvira?
Sylvira.
She's still not out.
Survivor baby, I don't mean to pressure you or anything. You've just been in there for a while. If you just want to stay there and take a little nap, please feel free.
Oh, no, I'm good. I'll be out in a bit.
Do you think she's having trouble getting the shirt over her horns?
Oh, well, she shouldn't. The shorts button.
Yeah, it's buttoned down.
Hmm.
I don't think Jeremy would ever make something that was hard for people with horns to put on.
Yeah, Silkins. Anyways, okay. Olin, truth or dare?
Truth.
Okay, truth. How hot do you find Jado on a scale of 1 to 10?
Like campfire?
No, you know exactly what I mean, Olin. How bad do you want to smash him? 1 to 10. Faye, cover your ears.
I
should have led with that.
I don't have a none.
A what? A 9?
No,
none.
0.
No. There's a little bit there. They're at minimum 3.
Nope.
Silkes shrugs and goes, I would put it minimum 3.
Yeah, a 3. Marty, come on. I know you're not, but
if I was,
If I had to pick a guy.
If I had to pick a guy,
Currently, Eagle 2.
Yeah, 6. No, yeah, that's exactly. Oh, let me play in the space with us.
I don't
If you had to.
think of people in attractiveness.
I can agree with Erlin on that one. It took me talking to Jeddo here to find him any sort of attractive.
And you still found him attractive?
What is that supposed to mean?
Guys, this is really embarrassing.
Jeddo's so sweet. The way he talks.
Really,
You know-
finding out that he was being complacent with me and letting me look at his runes. That was nice. Like the fact that he doesn't let the people here do
Oh.
so.
Jeddo is direct to the point. He doesn't really walk around his explanations or his words, doesn't mince words, and is still decently conscious of other people's feelings, which is a trait that I'm working on. So, yes, even after he talked.
That's cute. Oh, and you gotta ask now.
The Faye,
Yeah.
truth or dare?
Oh boy.
Mm-hmm.
Dare.
Oh shit.
Got him.
I dare you to smile.
Fine. And she will put on a cheese eating third grade picture day smile, which looks exactly as forced as you would expect it.
Looks like Fish's smile.
Jeremina will do it back. And then she'll keep looking around until everyone else is also like...
Owen's laughing. Now, if you chose truth, I would just ask when's the last time you smiled, but this was perfect. Thank you.
45 seconds ago, I guess.
You got such a sweet little smile.
Don't lie. It looks bad on you.
I don't lie, baby. I hate lying. I think you got a really nice smile.
All right. And Jeremina, truth or dare?
Oh, this is fun. Okay. Is anybody else a little terrified? Just me? Okay. I'm scared.
You'll be fine, you'll be fine.
Marty, which one do I pick?
I think she's going to trap you into telling the truth about how you feel about her smile if you choose truth. So, it's up to you if you feel like answering a question about your smile. I have no idea what she would choose for dare.
Oh, she's gonna look over at Faye, squint. Well, last time I asked Dare, she's gonna walk to me to the gates of hell, so the bar is a little high right now.
Oh, right, that's the last thing that happened, yeah.
Sure
she's...
In that, I gotta go grab something.
Good night, Dad, maybe, or good night,
Yeah,
Dad.
good night, Dad.
Good night, Dad.
Night, Dad.
Whatever.
Hey, what does make you smile?
Oh, I muted myself and he said goodnight.
Ah,
How dare you keep that from us?
that was our moment.
Okay, alright, I'm back. Sorry, I got my lamb legs.
Why do you really want to go to hell?
Oh, why do I really want to go to hell?
She
Incredible.
just keeps outdoing herself, doesn't she? It's kind of
What?
impressive.
Okay, why I want to go to hell.
An essay by...
So I got two answers in me. The first sample's pretty first answer is pretty simple, and that's because, well, I have to. The second answer is because, you know, when I was 14, my parents went missing looking after an artifact, and I didn't put up a hair about it. I didn't go looking for him, I didn't do anything. I could have followed some adventures, and I didn't. And I mean, I don't have very long left to live. And I haven't done anything. I mean, I like adventuring. I liked going down into the cult and uncovering stuff and making incredible amounts of money. I liked winning. You know, I liked coming out on top. And I want to have that again. And hell is, I mean, it's got a pretty good, clear start and end goal. We bring Elturel back and whatever business is going on there.
She'll think to herself, almost say something, and then think better of it and just nod.
No, what was that? What were you gonna say?
Nothing.
I'd like to know, Faye.
There's a difference. It's not... They're not equivalent things. The cult you experienced in Baldur's Gate is, or was, a bunch of illiterate morons. Hell is going to be different.
Sometimes you just need to change your pace.
That's fair.
Yeah, I know that. I'm not gonna walk into hell thinking it's the sewers of Baldur's Gate.
Okay.
I mean, I'm not gonna pretend I have the hubris, but I mean, if I die, I die. Rhea, you'd been real quiet, truth or dare.
Ugh. Thought my silence was going to save me. Truth.
Okay, true.
No, like a bloodhound she is.
Oh, yeah. Okay, truth or dare, truth or dare, truth or dare. What to ask? Is there anything you miss about Elturel?
Yes, a lot of things. There was a bakery that I always walked past from on my way from the barracks to the high hall, and I would always stop in, and the shopkeeper there was always quite generous and would always give sort of the cast off balls of dough and sort of the pastries that didn't quite look right. He would always tuck an extra one into the bag at the Hell Riders. And I miss that. And it's not just that bakery, but sort of that unique experience of having a place that cared about your contribution to it and wanted to thank you for it.
I think Jeremina's going to reach over and gently touch Rhea's upper arm and I think give her like a genuine smile. And she'll say, Yeah, I know that. It's one of the reasons why I I guess why staying in Luskin was so easy.
Yeah, it's something that it definitely breeds a familiarity, but it does. It's like a blanket. It makes you comfortable, and in my particular case, it makes me want that comfort back.
That's not necessarily a bad thing.
No, of course not.
Alright, Rhea, it's your turn.
Silkes. And at this point, Silvira will exit from the room that she had been getting into her pajamas in.
Hi, darling. Come on and sit down. Do you want your nails done?
Sure. Sure.
Okay. Just go ahead and pick from the colors, and I'll get started on it.
Okay. She will pick out a very, very deep blue.
Ooh.
This is gonna be so pretty.
So, Silvira, what was the message? You're muted.
Sorry, there was somebody ripping a crotch rocket like one street over.
Yuck.
Yup. She'll take whichever hand Jeremina is sort of not working on, and will reach into the waistband of the pajama pants and remove the same notebook she was futzing with earlier. And she will read aloud. She says, he said, Hellriders and citizens hold High Hall. Assistance needed. No sign of overseer or companion. Citizens still outside walls. City sinking. Casualties mounting.
Can we get that in campaign stuff?
Absolutely.
My goodness.
Rhea, if you don't mind my asking, what exactly is High Hall?
High Hall is the primary fortress and seat of government inside of Elturel, as well as the temple complex. It serves a multifaceted role.
So they're basically stuck in High Hall currently.
Sounds like it.
How long could that hold?
High Hall is designed to withstand sieges, but it is also designed to withstand mortal sieges. Though there has been some things with dead and things like that, but I think it is certainly operating under different circumstances than it was designed for.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so
You
have
know why
they-
he hasn't seen the overseer or the companion. She'll just sort
Oh.
of.
You
be
don't know
mad
why
about
he
that.
hasn't seen either of those two?
No, we know. He sounds like they don't know that it was Thavius that sunk the city.
Who's the companion? Do we know who that is?
That's the
Yes.
thing that was the
Oh.
Elturel.
Yes, sorry. I forgot his name.
I'm sorry, Rhea. I promise the second we know where Elturel is, we'll move out.
It's fine. As long as the courtyard hasn't been breached, High Hall has a very nice landing spot where I think our friends here at Candlekeep could place some sort of circle of teleportation to get supplies in or out. So on the bright side, things are moving in a positive direction, and I just have to remember that. And at which point, Faye will say, "I don't know about the most positive direction," and Rhea will say, what do you mean? And
He's going out of that fucking rock
The most
Friday-
positive
Friday
direction.
night. Faye will say, he said the city is sinking.
Yes, he did say that. The city is sinking.
Well, my understanding is there isn't really much water in hell, which would infer if the city is sinking, it is either floating atop or in some way suspended above the river Styx.
The river Styx.
Yeah,
As
it's,
in, mortals touch the river, their river sticks?
well, and that's a common misconception. They don't just die. They just their entire being is torn asunder, and not like their physical being, but like their emotional and mental. She'll motion at Olin and will say, kind of like your friend here. Like you would go on living, but you wouldn't remember anything of past life or anything that you did prior to touching the water of the Styx.
Wait, do you know something about me?
That you're missing your memory.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious.
Like, what happens to people that touch the river Styx? They also lose the memory.
Specifically, their soul does.
But do you know more of what happened to me specifically?
No, I don't. I'm talking in generalities. I'm just trying to contextualize things for you.
Sorry.
Friends. No, that's okay. Yeah, no, the water of the river Styx is really dangerous. Also, really valuable, because it's very hard to bottle without, having your soul destroyed.
Why would someone need a bottle of river Styx water?
There's, some various tomes that are in my section of the library that call for it as a material component.
Fair enough.
They're behind iron bars for a reason.
Yeah.
I can imagine why. But, interesting.
Interesting indeed. So,
Well,
how? Whose turn is it again?
Rhea is asking Silk as truth or dare.
That's going to be dare this time.
I don't know. I soliciting suggestions. Is that how this works?
You
can do
can
that, but-
phone a friend, and you can sending stone a friend indeed.
Did you say truth or dare, Silk? I forget.
I said dare.
Dare.
Dare. Okay. Where does Buffy Bunny?
I'm now trying one of my dresses.
That'd be funny.
Oh goodness, I'd have to pad as much as possible. I don't think I would ever have used as many towels in my life. Kind of a bored here.
That is okay. Give me 2 seconds. And, she will stand up, walk over to the icebox, and will remove 2 sort of hand-sized citruses. It will extend them towards Silkus.
Silkus will take the citrus.
Oh, you're juggling. That's what we're doing.
No,
No, I'm still trying on one of your dresses.
disappears. Comes back out, holding a dress. Alright, that dress is pre-partum, so you have a fighting chance in it.
Oh, okay. Analyze that one later.
I've got stays, and I do have a bum pad. I've got a lot in there that you can try.
Silkus will nod and slowly walk off to Jeremy's room and close the door.
What does this dress look like? Like, what is it supposed to look like?
I think it's just like a very simple, like, fit and flare black dress for waitressing.
Oh, yeah.
Excuse me. Silkes will come back out with the fruit expertly padded and shaped to look halfway convincing. And he looks around. He looks at Olin, he squints, and then he shrugs and then he motions. Because how are the legs visible in the dress?
Yeah, I think so.
Olin would look away.
Suppose.
Olin would definitely look away if Silka's made that look.
Silka's... Is he familiar enough? Yeah, he is, whatever.
What was this dressed up pre-part of, if I might ask?
Oh, pre-part, like before pregnancy.
Oh! I see.
When she had less track.
Yes.
Well, no, actually, I still had those. It was the waist part.
Oh, mm-hmm.
For, as you know, I am, snatched.
Snatched.
So good. So good. You look.
I certainly do.
You do have some looks. I do have to say, I do think your god made you the way you were intended to be made. For sure.
Look, I know I'm a size, size 1 or 2, but,
I need that 1 or 2. Go fuck yourself.
Alright, I'm gonna go back and change. This is actually very comfortable. I will say that.
Yeah.
Very well done.
Thank
he
you.
will he will stand in front of Rhea and he will kind of do like a really cheesy pose and he's like, is this what you were looking for?
I don't think so, but mission accomplished.
Great. Happy to serve. He will go back and change into his PJs.
Okay, nails are done, Savara. You like him? You like him?
Thank you. Yes, very much.
Of course. You want me to do your hair now? I can put it up in curlers like mine. Comb it, brush it, whatever.
Sure.
Awesome.
As she turns around, you notice that there's a like very heavy distortion at the top of her back, her pajama top. Just sort of, it's causing the pajamas to like lay funny.
Fire.
Jermina's going to make faces behind Solvira, and then she's just kind of gonna wave it off, and she's gonna start working, like, taking her hair down, combing it through. Mm-hmm. And, as she's doing that, she's going to try and grab Marty's attention.
Yeah. I have a popcorn ball. What's up? Marty will sort of like look around. Oh no.
Jermina's gonna point at the oven.
I was like, can we stage whisper?
Oh. Yeah. Go. I'm going to the oven. Okay.
What are
How many
ovens?
words?
Turn them on.
Huh?
What are ovens when you turn them on?
Hot? Are
Marty, over here.
yeah, sure.
Silkers will step
You'll,
back
like,
out
lean
in his
in.
pajamas.
I'm saying Survivor's hot, dumbass.
Oh! I thought you were saying she had like a butt in the oven or some shit like that.
No! I wouldn't do that. She's gonna push Marty away.
No! Ow!
Uh,
Learn how to do charades.
Silvira, now that you're here, truth or dare?
Truth.
How much free time would you say you have in a day?
About 6 hours ish. Usually used to sleep.
Only 6 hours?
Yep.
That's not healthy. I should know. I also can't work on that schedule.
Well, I'm glad you're willing to lend us a few of your hours.
Not a problem. You've all been very helpful.
So, if you don't mind my second asking, Silvira, would you be staying the night with us? Or...
Sure, I can stay.
Oh, delightful. Alright, I did make mini quiches and also popcorn balls. We also have, he looks over at the stack on the coffee table. 1, 2, 3. 10 pizzas.
I've gone through 3 of them, so we have 7, 8,
7
8.
pizzas.
7. I can do math.
If Jeremina, if the group buys
10 pizzas, and Jeremina eats 3 of them, how many pizzas are left?
10 pizzas if I make Jeremina buy her 3 pizzas. Jesus.
Cool.
I think that was... Oh, Silvira, it's your turn.
Marty.
Yep.
Truth or dare?
I like the truths better. So truth.
She'll look at you and look around the room, and her eyes will fall on EV3 and then back to you. Do you think Explodimus's machine is going to work?
The Wayfinder thing?
Yeah, the locator.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I think the mechanics will work. He's putting it in a wooden box. Like, why would you put it in a wooden box? It's going to hell. It's going to burn, for one thing. And then also, like, he's not sending anyone with it. So, who's taking care of it? Like, it's going to get, I don't know if there's going to get stuff in it. I don't know if there's going to be sand. I don't know if there's sand in Avernus, but there's going to be sand in it.
At which point Faye will just perk up and just offer, it's not sand, it's actually it's like tiny little shards of glass that look like sand.
That's worse.
Isn't that literally what sand is, though?
That's just literally what sand is. Yeah.
Sand is just worn down glass.
It's literally just silica.
Yes, but also the sand of hell is sharper, just due to the heat and reforming, and it just it's described in books is that when it's in the air, it can cut your skin.
Oh wow!
Which is
I mean, but
very unlike the Anarok Desert, for example.
Ow.
Mm.
Yeah, normal sand can cause rashes, but it sounds like this one will slice you.
Yeesh. But yeah, the, I'm not completely caught up in planar studies and how all that works. I understand the basics, but I am concerned about how he plans on maintaining.
Well, if the sand also is sharp, and when the wind blows it can cut, that also means the wooden box is not only going to burn, it's also going to get torn apart.
Yeah, it's just like he's putting it together quickly because we need it quickly. But I mean, there's gotta be better ways.
She'll nod and say, I'll see if I can get him to change the enclosure. He was concerned about weight, given the. And he'll sort of motion over at Rhea and then sort of back at Jeremina and then over at Olin and say, there's most likely a weight capacity, and it's unlikely that there's any supplies left in Avernus, so whoever brings the
Well-
machine into Avernus is going to have to be very cognizant of their equipment and supplies. So he was doing his best, I think, to be helpful in that regard.
Mhm. Well, I mean, there's other options aside from wood. You could have, even access to an ironwood would probably fare better. Your candle people, you guys, and when are you guys using any sort of extra planar, holding, storage or anything like that? Like any kind of
We've
bag of holdings?
we've considered a bag of holding, but I think it would run much into the same problem of the wood itself that you're suggesting is that
Well, I mean, to carry other things aside from.
but I'm not sure a bag of holding would hold up to the atmosphere in Avernus.
Mm,
To which
Yeah.
you just see sort of Faye come over somebody's shoulder with a thumbs up, agreeing.
Yeah. I guess.
Come on.
Okay. No, it's okay. I've just been thinking. But yeah, I mean, as long as you guys have someone to go along with it, I think, familiar with the contraption and stuff, and someone to, it should be fine so long as someone's watching after it. But Jeremina, truth or dare?
Oh, this is fun. I'm gonna go with truth again, because I don't think there's. I mean,
Mhm.
unless you got something real good for dare.
I had one, but I lost it. And I don't really have a good truth either. I just kind of panicked chose you. I'm sorry. If you could live anywhere, either on vacation or just if you could go anywhere, where would you go? For fun.
If I could go anywhere on the material plane,
Not necessarily.
I think think I'd like to go to Barovia so I could come back and tell Olin about it.
And not take him with you?
Well, if only I could. I mean, obviously I take Olin with me, but
Okay.
if Olin's following me into hell, I think Olin will follow me into Barovia too.
Yeah. I wasn't sure if you were just going there and gloating about it,
Do that.
but no. Mhm. That's sweet. But, I mean, like, for yourself.
I mean, I don't know. I don't really see the point in going anywhere if it's by myself. I think I realize that I hate traveling by myself. As much as I love talking. If I had to, gun to my head, if I had to choose, gun to my head. Controversial. Okay, could I come back safely?
Yes.
Faye.
The Feywild.
Yes.
No, no, no. Faye.
Oh,
That, really? Why?
Faye, with all them red wizards.
How come?
They've got ruins and shit there. Nobody's been there. I mean, all of the things that people say are in Faye are from, like, people who live there or people who escaped there. I'd like to see it for myself.
Mhm.
Whatever I'd have to say, people would listen to it.
True. Yeah, you
think
become an
that-
expert immediately.
I think that's reasonable. I'd also like to go to Thay. They have the Blood Gate, which I'd like to see.
What's the blood gate?
Oh. Well, if I ever go to Thay, you'll have to come with me.
Sounds good. The Blood Gate. It's a portal to the blood plane of the abyss, maintained by the Thayan wizards to charge arcane batteries.
Oh, I did not realize that there was such a thing as a plane of blood.
Yeah, it's where my passenger lives.
Oh, that makes sense.
Faye, you are so intense.
Thanks.
You just never stop being intense. I love that. Okay, so and Jermaine has finished Sylvira's hair, having combed it through thoroughly, and I think braiding it. She's gonna move around from behind her back, lay down on her stomach to the side, put her face in her hands like this, and start idly kicking her feet. And she's gonna say, "Truth or dare?"
To who?
Sylvira.
Sylvira.
Truth.
Oh my god. Okay. So, I think everybody's gonna be really surprised by what I'm about to ask. So, do you like girls?
Marty does giggle.
And she'll say, yes, I suppose.
That is so crazy.
Is it though?
Do you know who also likes girls?
Do you like the girl in red?
Don't think it's particularly crazy. It seems to be a widespread phenomenon.
Which I'm perfectly fine with, by the way.
Perfectly okay.
That's so true. I was just thinking the same thing to myself.
You are the least subtle person I've ever met, Jeremina.
I don't have long to be subtle, baby. Subtle's a game played by long-lived man.
You're not that old. Even for a short-lived race, you're not that old.
Yes, I am. Anyway, Sylvira, your turn.
Oh my god.
Okay. Olin.
Nah.
Truth or dare?
I'm rolling this one because I really don't know. truth.
Bruce. Goodness, I don't know you that well.
Neither do I. He's perfectly fine.
Thanks for that one.
Outstanding. And she'll just say, is there a part of hell you're most looking forward to?
Probably the exit.
She'll laugh. Fair.
Oh God, I don't
Really,
know.
it's you.
I know. I don't know who to ask questions because most people do truth right now.
Well, it's easy to think of questions than it is to think of dares,
True.
especially given our situation.
Jeremina, truth or dare?
Oh, what? Oh, I should be real mean and pick dare. So
You do however you please.
Okay, that's never stopped me before. Love the encouragement, dare.
What is Jeremina wearing again?
Button up, button down.
Is it dressy though?
No,
Okay.
it's the same thing everybody else is wearing.
Okay.
No, we have
We all have
matching
matching
PJs.
PJs.
That's right. I forgot about that. Damn, I had a good one. If Jeremina decided to do a dress up for a sleepover. Do you have regret saying you'll go to the hills?
Oh my god. Okay, do I have regret saying... Well, I like to think I'm a person, if if you had people and they weren't held together by physical bonds, I'm saying if they were held together by the prevailing emotion of their life, like how like some people are so stressed out that they're just like held together by that stress, like if they let go of that stress, they deep pressure animals. It's a little fish, and you bring them up, and they explode because they don't have that pressure on them, And then so what I'm getting is, what I'm getting is, if I didn't have regret, I would be like a blobfish. That being said, no, not really. I mean, because I had to think about it, and I thought, well, if I go to hell, then I'm not going to have regret, but if I don't go, then I'm going to have a lot of it.
Okay.
Don't worry, baby, I'm not doing this in any half measure. I know I made the decision quick, but I mean, I don't know. I feel like I've had my whole life to think about it.
Okay.
Okay. Alright. Jeremina, truth or dare? Oh my god, you picked me. I'm gonna go with dare. Okay, I dare you to go to sleep. Jeremina's gonna stand up. I'm going to bed, y'all. I'm gonna leave it on Marty, truth or dare?
Oh goodness. There.
Okay, dare. You shouldn't have asked that.
Oh no.
I dare you, Martha Rose Turnick,
Oh, you got full named.
I dare you to roll a little bouncy ball down the stairs.
I don't have access to a bouncy ball.
We'll go get one.
Where would I get one?
Do you have
Why
a
would they
rubber
sell them?
ball or like any sort of rubber band size ball?
So, Marty, stores.
Sweet! Do you think they're open?
You went to a convenience store at like 2 a.m. and went and got yourself ice cream.
Yeah, but they don't sell bouncy balls there.
Did you look?
No, but why would they sell bouncy balls there?
Because it's a convenience store.
Fine, I'll go buy a bouncy ball.
Well, no, it's fine. She's gonna go into her room, walk back out with a it's a bouncy ball that has definitely been chewed on.
This is the true form all bouncy balls come in.
And she'll like hold it out. I want to be noted, only one of those teeth marks are mine, the rest are Wolfrin's.
Duly noted. Do you want it back?
Yeah.
Do you want to see it go down the stairs?
No, I just want to hear the satisfying sound of it going plunk, plunk, plunk for 17 stairs.
Okay. Marty will go out into the... Where are the stairs again?
Probably
Like out in the
outside the
hall?
door, yeah.
Yeah. Marty will...
And down it goes.
Plunk, 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 plunk. It hits the corner. Plunk, 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 plunk.
While they're waiting for that, Olin's gonna get up and stretch and go, I think I'm going to sleep too.
I think that's a good idea. We need to prepare for tomorrow.
Jermina's gonna pop her neck.
I have one more though. Okay.
Yeah.
Truth or dare?
Ooh, if you have one more, I assume you had pre-chosen.
Yeah.
Which is it?
Are you worried about Jeremina?
No.
Okay.
Why?
I don't know. You kept asking her questions about, like, you going with her and you asking her about what she'll be doing up down the hills and all that.
Well, I'm first and foremost a scholar, Marty. And so I do very much want to know what her plan is because I intend to study its success or failure. Likewise, I want to escort her to the gates of hell because I really hate living here and I would like to get out of here from time to time. And due to the difficulty and sensitive nature of this mission, I'd probably get to fight some people, and I would really be interested in doing that.
Okay.
And also because you like me, Faye, you like me. I won you over.
You talk too much.
Oh, I know.
Alright.
It wasn't a positive. Okay, I'm going to bed.
Alright.
I tried to do some soundproofing by the in the blanket fort.
Marty flops into the giant pillow, like, room that is, like, made for sleeping in. It's like cushion heaven.
Alright, Silvira, we've still got an empty room, so feel free to help yourself to that. Marty, scoot over.
So, because we'll look at Silvira and Ray and say, do you mind if I talk to you guys?
Would you like a blanket?
No, not a problem. Certainly.
No, it was just about the response. How do you guys intend to respond? I know we could talk about this in the morning, but I need some sort of idea of going forward.
Silvira will certainly step forward. Rhea just shrugs her shoulders. She's like, whatever, I'm going no matter what. And Silvira will say, well, we certainly want to make sure that we say that help is on the way, and that we'll need a secure space to put down a teleportation circle when we teleport in. Traxagorican should be able to get us within And she'll shake her head back and forth slightly. 20 feet, if he's able to find one of these rifts or sort of spaces between the planes where he's able to actually get a sense of where Elturel could be. If we can't get that, we may be wandering bleary-eyed across the open expanse of Elturel, and that's not good. We'd like to be precise about it.
Of
So
course.
we'd like to say that help is coming and give them instructions on how to facilitate that help.
All right. Good night, you two.
Good night.
He
Right.
leans down, looking into the blanket fort. Good night, you two.
Oh, you're
Good
not
night.
joining us?
Hmm?
You're not joining us?
Yeah, join us. There's
No,
room.
no.
There's room. There's room for everyone.
Mm,
Please.
no.
It could be our last night together.
And
It's
then I'll
not
be-
you. It's me. I get hot easily. I hate being pressed up against people.
And I am cooking out at a cool 86.
Yeah.
And I am also about to bring a 4-year-old in here, which Marty, by the way, can Wolfram join us?
Of course he can. Does he know the
Okay, good.
password?
No, he's 4, dumbass.
Then I'm afraid he cannot. Of course he can come in.
Wolfram could have just said any word, and Marty would have probably been like, "Good job."
Yeah, literally, yeah. Don't let him in on the secret.
All right. Good night, everybody. Good night, Olin.
Olin, are you in here
Olin-
with us?
No, Olin, when Olin went to bed, he went to his own room. He was that is way too awkward for Olin.
And that's it.
Cool. Faye will cast thaumaturgy on one of you guys' windows, turn into a crow, and leave.
God,
Bye.
what a strange little child. I
I
love
like
her. I hope
great.
Wolfram's just like her when he gets to 14.
With any luck.
Germina
Minus the
will
whole being possessed by a demonic prince thing.
Germina will walk into her room, walk back out with like a sleeping 4-year-old holding him upside down like a bag. And she'll walk in, swinging him by the ankles, plop him on the bed, dead to the world.
Some pillows go flying.
And she'll say, you know, aren't we all, in our own little way, possessed by a demon prince?
Not as literally as Faye is, but sure.
Yeah,
How
you
about that
know,
logic? Savira, are you going to have your own room or are you going to be in here? You too, Rhea.
Both of them have already retreated to their own rooms.
God, nobody,
No one appreciates a good pillow for it.
right?
That's a shame, really.
Okay, anyways. Good night, Marty.
Good night.
I'm gonna be getting up early. I'll try not to disturb you.
I appreciate that. Jeremina, I know you said not to worry about it until 7 a.m. tomorrow. But
Jermina's going to turn over, tug her son down so she can stare at Marty over his head.
just like take him off her eyes. If they can't find anyone, take care of the locator thing.
Marty, you need something stronger to keep you through hell. We only need the locator for like
To
a
get
little
back.
bit of I don't want you to go to hell just because you gotta watch a device.
I wouldn't be watching a device. I'd watch you guys.
I don't want to be watched by you.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, have a good night.
I will, Marty. Thank you. Jermina gets up at a crisp 5 a.m. to start working on outfits.
Oh boy. All right. Do you guys want to take a quick break there before we start the next day?
Sounds
Just to set everybody's expectations. This was a open and free day that you guys asked for. Because Jeremita needs time to put together outfits for the party that is specifically required for you guys to attend per some obscure Candlekeep rule and regulation regarding crisis councils. So start mulling about what you're going to do with today. It doesn't need to be anything expansive scene-wise unless you want it to be. And that is where we will pick up when we come back from break.
All right, we will be right back.
yeah, football, baseball, sports, Texas A&M, go Aggies. Hey everybody, welcome back to my graduation special edition where I dress up like someone who gives about sports. That's right. I just graduated from Texas A&M, and they're supposedly very good at sports. I don't know, and the reason I don't know is because this is my D&D live stream, and here we're playing
Pretty solid.
Wizards of the Coast modules. Specifically, we're playing Dungeons and Dragons Descent into Avernus. Last we left our heroes, they are getting ready for a formal event at Candlekeep that will dismiss them from the responsibilities of the Crisis Council that they were sort of convened to. There was a bit of a floating day here in between the formal event, or the day of the formal event, rather, and the Crisis Council itself. They had a sleepover last night, talking with many of the major players and characters involved here at Candlekeep. Many of the characters have either decided to go to hell or are waffling or deciding on that fact, and that is where we will pick up. The morning of the day before the formal event, and treat this like a downtime day. If there's anything that you need to do, people you need to speak to, things like that, now is the time to do it. And with that, you
Okay,
have the
so
floor.
Olin's outfit is done. Silkez, I'm halfway done with yours. Marty's, I have your drafted and the pieces cut out. Then, oh my... I still don't know what I want to wear. Oh, it was really hard for me. And then I gotta do Jeddo and Face, but I have ideas for those. Jeddo's gonna be super easy. And then I gotta... And it's tomorrow. Oh my god, why did I agree to do this? Because I want you to look cute.
What if we made something for Wolfrin, and then matched Wolfrin?
Wolfrin's a 4-year-old. Also, I'm not gonna bring my kid. I'm gonna be trying to get some.
Well, why? Well, then, how do you want to dress to, I guess, put everything on display
I already put
in a
everything-
classy manner? Because
I
this is
don't
a
know how to
formal
do
event.
classy.
Well, what you usually want to do with it, if you're trying to attract somebody, is you're going to want to have a sweetheart neckline with either lace, with a lace kind of thing going up here, or you can do high collar with a boob window, sweetheart window.
I think she pulls out a big book and she's gonna... Oh, you know, something... Ooh, that would be kinda... like a... Ooh, okay. You know, something like a Queen Anne neckline, high collar. Okay, we are getting somewhere. What... Once... Marty, get over here!
Does she use thaumaturgy on that?
No, she's just that loud.
Yeah, it's just like that. Okay. Here we come.
Alright, arms out. I'm sorry, I got it. Okay, yes, went up. Okay, ow, get away from me. Get away. You know, that works. That works. What if, okay, processing, what if like a little cocktail dress and then got like a lacy sheath over it?
I think that would be good.
Awesome, I have an outfit. Okay, alright. I think Shermina's gonna like tug her shirt off so she's just like working in a tank top. And she's going to mine rolling up her sleeves. Okay. Can someone take care of lunch for me? And just when y'all sit down to eat, can someone bring me food? Because otherwise I won't eat.
Oh,
can do that.
absolutely.
Awesome. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. I think I have everybody's measurements. I'm gonna be just hopping about, come back, check in every period, but bring back food or drinks, and come in and check on your outfits. Okay. Goodbye, everyone.
Bye, Jeremina. Have
While
fun.
you're out, can you get fabric roses? Like fabric flowers?
Who were you asking?
Silkes.
Oh, yes. I
Okay.
can do that.
And
Do
I
you have a
need it
time
to
frame for it?
as soon as you can. And it needs to match this color, and then can you also get 10 yards of lace? It does not matter the color.
Yes, I can do that.
Okay, great. I'll pay you back, maybe. Anyways, get away from me. I got work.
Good luck.
Thanks.
Alright. Goodbye. Silkes will head to the weaponry.
All right. The armory inside the library,
Yes.
similar to the one that Jeremina exchanged the shield at.
Indeed.
Okay. Very well. The office is much as it was described to Jeremina, a very simple, plain, sort of desk style. You can kind of see some of the hints of shelving and things like that in the back. It seems very warehouse-like. Yeah, how can I help you?
I am in possession of a +1 wand and a dagger called Fang, which needs to be repaired. Is there A way I can trade in this wand, and B, someone who can repair Fang?
Yeah, we can do an exchange for the wand. That's easy enough. Depending on what it is that you do.
Oh, I'm lightweight, dueling style.
So, like, are you looking for a rapier, a dagger, a
Rapier.
short? All right. That's a fair exchange. We can do that. As for repairing the item, we certainly have blacksmiths here who would be able to do it, but depends on your price range. And she'll like take a jeweler's loop out of one of the pockets of her shirt. Will sort of negotiate it onto her eye, and will take a look. You're showing it to her, correct?
Yes, he's taken out Fang and he's put it on like this very nice cloth layout.
All right. Oh yeah. Whoa. Okay. I mean, getting such a thing repaired would be a costly venture. But
How costly are we talking?
I'm thinking. Oh, can I touch?
Oh, yes, of course.
Wonderful.
It hasn't spoken to me, so I'm assuming it wouldn't do so.
Well, if it had sentience, it would be gone, given that it's broken. She'll sort of pick up and like look at the actual like metallurgy in the forging of the blade and say, "Oh yeah, that's what I thought." Sort of take the loop out off of her eye, and we'll say, "It would cost you somewhere in the range of probably 1,000 to 1,500 gold pieces to get reforged.
Okay.
Now, if you wanted it reforged poorly, you could probably have it done for 500, but I wouldn't recommend.
I have. Give me one moment. 1,200.
Well, you'd have to negotiate with the smiths themselves.
Alright. Where would I find them?
They work under Explodimus.
Oh, perfect.
in his offices.
I have a general idea of where Explodimus is, so it shouldn't be too hard to find. In the meantime, does the wand and rapier exchange work on an equal footing sort of deal? So,
Absolutely.
okay, so I'm turning
You are, at
plus
the
one
end of the
wand.
day, at a great library of spellcasters, who most of which don't have use for such martial implements. Is there any particular motif or style you are looking for?
He shrugs. Whatever you think goes with this, and he'll motion to his outfit.
Yeah, well, they don't. There's a reason I don't work in the tailoring department, but I'll see what I can do. Yeah. uh, and she will depart into the back, and there's some sound and some commotion, and she eventually returns with a rapier and scabbard, and will set it down. And the it is of a high quality, as most +1 things are, because really at the end of the day, magic items are nice. And running down the scabbard and sheath is just sort of what looks to be a twisting wave pattern. It's not ocean waves so much as just like line waves that look almost sound like. They seem to waft and warble along the sort of motif of the scabbard. The hand grip itself sort of mirrors that, where it probably used twice as much metal as was probably required to create a nice caged hand grip for this rapier, but it loops back and forth and back and forth in a way that looks almost, wave-like.
Oh, interesting. And this is just a generic +1, nothing other to it?
Yeah, no, it doesn't do anything else.
Awesome.
It's just nice.
It is very nice. I do really like the cage on the hand.
Oh,
I'm gonna need that.
yeah. It'll do the job. Probably better so than some other blades. There's more metal there, I think. I don't know.
Alright, I will take it, and thank you for your assistance.
Not a problem.
And he'll take off to Explodimus, but I'll hand it off to somebody else.
I mean, Marty would probably be at Explodimus's by now, so that'd be kind of a good lead-in.
Sure.
So Marty would just sort of like knock at the door first.
Come in. Come in. Come in. Come in.
Hi, it's me again.
Oh, hello. Hello again.
I was Explodimus. How are you?
I'm busy as ever, I would say.
Did Savira get in contact with you about concerns over the wood box?
We are currently scheduled for a deconfliction meeting tomorrow before the formal event, where we'll sort of talk it out. I'm saying it's too heavy. She's saying it's going to wear too thin, and we'll figure something.
Okay, because I mean, it is too thin.
I mean, yes, but if you want to argue that a metal box would be better defense. The machine itself is already metal.
When was the last time you worked with cogs?
Worked with what?
Cogs and wheels. You know, she points at. Before this, when did you last work with like clockwork stuff?
Probably about 6 months ago.
Okay, so you are aware that there is a point within it that housing is a necessity based on the way it works. Like you can't just have like cogs in the way because things will get in the way.
I mean, yes, I'm certainly aware of that. And he'll sort of stop and think and crunch and say, the machine only needs to work or only needs to facilitate communication for 30 seconds at most.
Okay, how is it? Is there a plan for getting the people back? Or if something has to be sent?
Well, we should be able to identify where in hell Elturel is. We will insert our team with the device. The device will be placed in a open and accessible area, at which point it will call home. Once it calls home, one of our planar wizards will teleport to the location and will begin a ritual.
Mm-hmm. And if they are not able to find Elturel?
Well, if they're unable to find Elturel, the mission is bunked from the start.
So then wouldn't it be good to plan redundancy? Because it's not like it can really bum from the start.
He'll shake his head and will say, Traxagorican wouldn't send anyone to hell to save Elturel without knowing they're landing in Elturel.
Okay.
He'll find a way to do it. He's small, but quite intelligent.
Right. And okay. You're sure it's only necessary for 30 seconds? Like at a time, or like just the once?
Should be just the once. The real challenge will be making sure that the caster, the person who comes to lay the groundwork for the teleportation circle, after identifying where it needs to be placed, making sure that they're able to successfully place the ritual circle. Now, here's an interesting thing. It should be quick, within reason. Should be about 8 hours casting time due to some contingency and teleportation circle interplay. But that's neither here nor there. And that should create us a pipeline to get the people out of Elturel. Now, the souls, that's another problem, but we can get the people out and supplies in if necessary.
Okay. What if something happens to the circle?
Well, something happens to the circle. As long as the machine remains in place and remains transmitting, we should be good to try again.
So then making a stronger box And if
I,
it's not moving, why does it have to be lighter?
well, someone's going to have to carry it to wherever it is Traxagorican is going to transport people from, and then from where Traxagorican
But we're
trans
landing in Elfrail.
landing in Elturel, but where? Hell is
Well,
hot. If I were to make the box metal, it could turn very well into something that would burn its handler's hands. It's.
very true.
I'm not sure if there's a. I mean, if I could get enough elven steel, perhaps, but even then, I've never temperature tested it.
Hmm. Very true, very true. Could you show me how it works?
Certainly. And he will go over to the machine and begin to explain to you less the high level, because the last time you hear he went into extreme detail about
Mm-hmm.
the planes and how he sees the planes and how the planes move and how he used that to design this device.
Yeah.
This time, he kind of understands that you're interested in how the machine itself works
Yeah, the
and
mechanical
how,
bits of it.
yes, and how it transmits data and how it goes about just doing what he says it does. And go ahead and make an Arcana check.
I need to have my phone on me more often. I'm pretty sure I have a 5 +5 +4, something like that. 19 or 18.
Okay, excellent. He goes through explaining it. He has very, very clearly made it dummy proof isn't a good thing, because I don't really know that he would hand it off to someone he considered a dummy. But it is very simple. But given that you are a fellow person of sort of magical and artifice interest, he will go into detail about some of the finer mechanics of how it works and what it's trying to do, beaming its information back to the prime material. And you come to understand his design, whether or not it's going to work or not, which you may still be up in the air on, because
Yeah.
it is a high level concept that he's discussing, whether or not and you can't really put your thumb down on if he knows or not, but he's very confident in his design. And go ahead and put on your sheet that you have advantage when dealing with this machine.
Fuck yeah. Cool. Duly noted.
Okay.
It is going on the sheets.
And at which point, Silkaz, you arrive.
Cool.
Hello? And he knocks on the...
Oh, hello, yes.
Hi, Silka.
Hello, am I interrupting something?
No, I think we were just finishing up, actually.
Oh, perfect. I had a question concerning a reforging of a magical weapon.
Oh! Wonderful. I would love to take a look. At which point he, takes off whatever, personal protective equipment he's wearing and, runs over and grabs a different set that looks almost exactly the same, and then,
It's about the
over.
vibes.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm going to go into the library.
Alright.
And
Bye, Marty.
see ya.
Here we go. Its name is Fang, and he sets out the dagger.
He will sort of lean down at it.
It
take a
is
look.
dragon related.
So it is. Iconography I don't recognize. Curious. So guys, go ahead and roll me a d20.
Beans.
Oh, beans.
Oh, fucking beans.
Roll them beans.
That's gonna be a solid 10.
10. Okay. So he takes a look at it and he says, "You have something quite special here. I can't quite place my thumb on what. I would imagine that a standard identify spell or someone trying to swindle you would tell you that it was nothing but a +1 dagger, but I think it has some veins of magic running that may lending it to something else." And then he'll sort of run his tongue across his teeth and then say, "Do you see this iconography?" And we'll sort of point at the dragon.
Yes, I did notice that.
Do you have any inclination what it might mean?
Well, when it comes to dragon cults, oftentimes black dragons deal with either it's lightning mostly, lightning or acid. Can't remember for the life of me.
And he'll sort of smile and say, "Poison or acid, but this is a special black dragon." And he'll sort of put his hand on the grip of the blade and roll it, and then we'll sort of tap on sort of the dragon's snout, and you can't really tell where because it's just going.
It's just a boop.
Yeah. It's just like, look. Do you see it?
Did it move?
Nope.
what? What was he supposed to be seeing exactly?
Make a perception check.
Oh,
Sorry.
fuck. Oh, good. As long as I don't eat shit on this roll. 12.
12. Yeah, he's sort of focusing in directly on this space on the dagger. So just straight nose, forehead and nose.
I see the dragon face iconography. What am I looking at?
You don't see it. You don't see it. Look at it. And he'll sort of 1 moment, and we'll open up a drawer on the table and sort of think about and get a very, very fine pointer stick, and we'll point once again, now making it very clear that there is a central ridge along the nose of this dragon. And he'll say, "This is not a typical black dragon feature. This is something you would expect to see in blue dragons with their central horn."
Oh, interesting.
I would go so far as to say that this may be tied to the dragon god of death.
That's a thing.
Yes.
Well, with that in mind, going forward, do you think I should have this repaired, and how do you think I should handle it?
Well, it certainly seems fine make, given the fact that it has been broken. It couldn't possibly have sentience, so I would encourage you to have it fixed, and would urge you to utilize it in potentially delve its history.
And about how much would it cost to have either you or one of your blacksmiths fix it?
I would measure it would be right about 1,500 or so.
Shite. I only have 1,200 at current.
I'm sorry, but my hands are bound by the
No, I understand.
logbooks of the library.
I will see if I can't ask one of my party members. I don't know if they'll agree or not, but it's worth a shot. I think I would get a lot out of having this fixed.
I would agree. I think it's quite an interesting piece. You don't see much in the way of null iconography on the plains anymore. Those.
Is that what it's called? Is that what he's called? Null?
No, the dragon god of death. Yes. Yes. The cultists of Tiamat have done a great much to erase the history of Null. So it's interesting to see things like this come about.
Well, thank you. And Silkas will gingerly wrap it back up. If I manage to get the money, I will come back down.
We would love to work on it.
All right. Have a good day.
You as well. Okay, Muty, go ahead and popcorn it to somebody else.
Did Olin have anything planned?
Not really. Olin got his only information, so I have nothing else to do. I don't have any items or anything, so Olin's just walking around.
Then I would say Silkas is going to run into Olin. Olin, actually. Would you like to come with me? We have to go to the convenience store and get Mina lunch, and then we also have to get her those fabric roses that she requested, and lace.
Yeah, that's fine with me. I'm perfectly fine.
Alright. And he and Olin will go buy Jeremina lunch, and subsequently get those roses and lace. Silka spends about 20 minutes asking for Olin's opinion on whether or not the lace and the roses go together, or whether or not they have to be extremely color matching, or do you think she wants to make a statement, or does she want it to like match? Does she want the flowers to be an accent on the lace? Like, is the lace for a separate project? It's like,
she gave you a light pink color swatch for the flowers.
Okay. Did she say whether or not they were going to be associated with the lace?
I don't think she did.
Okay, so the roses obviously have to be light pink, but do you think she wants to make a statement? Are they going to go with the roses? Is it going to be on somebody else's dress? She didn't specify. This is very, very perplexing. What do you think, Olin?
I think you know Jeremina pretty well, so go with gut.
Oh my god. I don't have one! Not in this case. This isn't a very stressful situation that I'm used to.
What the options? What number? Which option?
So I'm looking at the navy blue lace, the ivy green lace, or we can go with a lighter color, in which case I do like the kind of like eggshell color with the pink roses.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know if she wants to be like very feminine with this particular design that she's going for. But also red is also a classic background when it comes to pink.
Okay.
But it can't be super red because it doesn't like wearing red because it goes too matchy with her skin. It's
Okay, so
navy blue. We're getting navy blue.
got it.
And Silkas will get we'll get the like bolt of lace. He'll start walking up to the cutting counter, and then he'll take a deep breath and just whack his forehead on it and go, "She didn't specify the length."
Yes, she did.
She did?
Yes, she did.
God, God, I don't remember.
Silkas does.
Does Silkas? I think it would be funny if he has to leave and go ask.
No, he wouldn't. I don't think he would remember. Because he was running back and forth, and he wouldn't want to mess it. He wouldn't want to mess it up. So he would. He would hit it. So he would look up at Olin and be like, "Olin, do you remember how much lace she asked for?"
Nope.
Great. Silkis will at least take the roses. He will pay for the roses. He will have handed Olin the bag of lunch, and he says, "Okay, we're going to go back to the room and ask how much lace Jeremina needed."
Okay.
Bag of lunch, uncommon magic item. Has
Special
cobalt
effect
on the front of it.
special effect can decrease hanger by 50%.
Bread always moist.
They return to the room.
Covered in fabric. Every surface, fabric. Jeremina has so much fabric. There's all of the pots that are in existence are on hot plates or on the burner with like dyes going on. It doesn't smell too bad, but it is a little thick with ammonia. The doors are all open. It's like it is in full preparation mode. Wolfrin has one job and one job only, and that's to sort out every single button in existence by size and color, which he's doing a great job at. And Vicarious is helping by modeling Marty's dress.
Oh my god.
And Jeremy's gonna, oh my god, y'all, okay, so my mannequins broke. Well, they didn't break, I forgot to make them. So, Vicarious has been helping. Did you get the roses? Did
I
you
got
get
the
the
roses.
flowers?
I have roses right here. Erlen has your lunch.
Okay.
Mina, I decided on a navy blue lace, but in my stress, I forgot how much you asked for.
Oh, navy blue. She's gonna dig around some of the swatches. She finds like a pot of dye, and she just takes her hands and plunge it in, and she pulls it out. Yeah, navy blue would look good on me.
Oh my god.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, navy blue is perfect. Okay.
How
so
much?
just sort of touch. Oh, how much? I mean, it shouldn't be more than a gold.
No, I mean lengthwise.
Oh, 10 yards. 10
Okay.
yards. Yeah, 10 yards should be fine. Yeah, 10. Yeah. No, 20. Double it.
Got it.
God.
Started.
So much fucking yards.
All right, let's go. Montage of them running paralleled with Jeremina going ham on the switch. On the way there, Silkus is like, Erlen, do you have any money left?
I gave all my money to Jeremina.
Oh, that's right. That's
Owen
right.
literally has 5 gold.
I'll have to ask her. It seems as if my dragon dagger could be fixed, but it cost 1,500 gold, and I have 1,200 of that.
It sounds good. It sounds it's worth it, right?
Well, actually, I have as of the shopping trip, I'm gonna say I actually have 1150.
That is not bad.
Yes, but I don't know how much Jeremine has left, and I don't know if she would want to fund the dagger. But I'll find out later when she's not stressed out about outfits.
Okay.
Back and forth. Silkes returns with this lace and hands it to Jeremine.
And she's gonna push Vicarious forward. How's the dress? Do we like it for Marty?
I imagine
It's like
Vicarious,
it's like a
on
crop
his
top
knees with, like,
on
a pillow.
Yeah,
like a pillow strapped around his waist.
Oh, I do like the baby doll style. I think it would look very good on her.
thank you. It took me some finagling, and I really had to study some of the styles, but I got it, so I'm really glad. Yeah, I'm excited. Gonna do a little beehive for her hair and all. Alright, thank you, Vicarious. You can... Yeah, let's start. Okay. Okay.
Oh.
Marta's
His
taking
pin sticking out of him.
Okay. No, I'm working on you, Silkez. That's easy. Yeah, that's easy.
Silkez will assume a slight T-pose.
Oh, perfect. She'll reach, again, plunge her hand into another vat of dye, pull the fabric out, and it just, like, cast prestidigitate until it's all dry. Run over the fabric sailing behind her and start throwing it. And she's, like, cutting and sewing it onto Silkez. Okay, alright, and this is... Okay, and... Okay, go... Not you, sorry. Go get me the fucking choker. The choker. Okay, so... Okay.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
What have you been up to?
I traded in the wand for a rapier.
Okay, that's
And
so
then it
cute.
turns out, my dagger can be fixed.
Yay!
It is a dagger to a nearly, what is it? Expunged dragon god of death.
Ooh, I love that.
And it can be fixed for 1,500 gold.
Okay. She's gonna turn around, and look at him. How much do you need?
350?
Okay. Silkez,
Yes.
me and Olin aren't gonna have much use of the money. And I kept all of his money. I didn't touch it. It wasn't right for me to. But,
As Olin's just sitting right there.
Yeah, right there.
If I do, and I still kept a pretty big chunk of my change, and if you're not going, Silkez, I'm gonna give it all to you, and I'm gonna. I want you to use it and get a diamond and bring your husband back, because Silkez, if he's loved you for 30 years. And I've had you in my life like what, a better part of 2 months, 3 months, and if I even have a quarter inch of 1,000-mile love he must have had for you, I'm in pain a lot. Maybe not as much as he might have been, but I think he'd want to be with you.
First, thank you. Second, I still don't know whether or not I'm going. But if I ultimately decide that I'm not, if you give me that money, it's going to go almost entirely towards Wolfrin. I intend on making your son A, live, and B, never want for anything.
Will you keep fighting for Jaraxel to recognize him?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
That man will never see a day's rest.
And Jermina's going to take a, I think like a bunch of tulle, and start stitching it to the collar. And she'll say, okay.
You know it's about you, right? The reason why I can't decide whether I'm staying or going.
Kill yourself. Jeremina, I think, has to, like, duck behind Silkez, and she takes the time to quickly stitch around the back of his neck, and then she'll move around in front. And I think her face is dark. And she doesn't have pupils, but it's clear that she can't Silkez's eyes. And she'll say, yeah, I mean, you're why I hesitated.
I feel as if I stayed here, it's almost idyllic. But if I go with you, and I make sure that you make it out alive, you can have that idyllic.
I don't want... I don't want... I don't want anybody going to hell to make sure I get out. I'm not going to be making sure I get out. So, because I'm not saying that I want to die or that I want to get stuck there. I mean, I've got... The things I've got to do in hell run dark and long. So if me making it back is what's keeping it, you can't do it for me.
I'm not doing it for you entirely.
I don't want to even be a quarter inch the reason why.
Well, why not?
I don't want that on me.
Well, it's not on you, but I can understand, I suppose. Then let me say I'm doing it for Wolfrin, either way, whether I stay or whether I go.
Okay, but you have to lie, and you have to maintain the lie.
Oh, that's not a very hard lie.
Okay.
Because it is basically half the reason.
Alright, stick your arm out. Okay, stitching. Alright, and your dress is done. All you need is a slip to go underneath it.
Oh, that wouldn't be too hard.
Yeah. Thankfully, yours is very easy to do.
Alright. Vicarious, can you bring that full body mirror over here?
You'll hear like a very long-winded groan, and he'll get up and start the agonizing process of moving a full-body mirror. And he does it for like 5 minutes. And maybe moves it like 5 feet.
Once he gets there, Silkus is gonna go to do the like. I like it.
Thank you. It's gonna kind of match my outfit a little bit.
Oh.
You know, with a little sheath over it, we're gonna be a little matchy.
I can't wait.
Me
Oh.
too.
You still ended up matching with someone.
You're right. And I think she's gonna take a moment and, Silkiz, can I touch your face?
He'll lean down.
She'll reach up, close down her hand covered in dye, and sort of touch his cheek, and she'll say, "You son of a bitch. I am so lucky that you are my in-law. Thank you.
May I do something? It's a little bit out of the ordinary for me, but I wanted to ask first.
Yeah.
He is going to gently take Jeremina's chin, turn her face to the side, and give her a kiss on the cheek.
Oh, Silkaz, you. She'll bat at him.
Alright, I do need to get out of this, though.
You do, and I forgot to put in buttons. One moment. And she'll cut down the back.
Drake. Where's the buttons?
Right here. Why don't we have any buttons? Wolfrin. Where are the buttons? Wolfrin, where are the buttons?
Right. Well, alright, I'm just gonna take this from you, and I'm gonna put in buttons.
Awesome.
Buttons. Buttons.
Batons.
Buttons.
Buttons. Buttons.
Ins.
Alright.
It's fine.
Well, that's all I had. I'm gonna
Do you know
go...
buttons has 6 words in it? Letters? B-U-T-T-O-N.
Yes. I'm gonna go discuss with Explodimus how or when to pay, rather than how to pay. I know how to pay. But,
You know we're going to hell, like, tomorrow, right? Like 3 days from now? Like 2 days from now?
I trust he'll be able to get it done.
Okay, we'll take a little bit more for expediting.
Yes, alright.
Okay, let me go. 1 second, I gotta go. She'll disappear. Come back with a purse, and she'll set it down on the counter, and it's very clearly just Olin's money. Like, it's a purse, like a handbag filled with change. And she's like, well, I did spend some time, and I did get it, like, made smaller, like into, into bits.
Mm-hmm.
I did get made into bits. So go ahead and take...
It's just a bit of a coin, as it were.
Here you go, baby. It's
Shut up.
500.
Alright, thank you.
Okay.
Whoa.
Bits. So I discovered this thing. It's called cryptocurrency.
Cryptocurrency? Faye introduced me to it.
Faye would
Yeah.
be into.
Yeah, no, listen, all of the currency, it's like encrypted along the weave, so therefore it's more secure.
Alright. Smash cut. Done. Silkaz drops the money off at Explodimus, drops Fang off.
Okay, he says, oh, very well, I'll get someone to work on it, plus maybe myself, we'll see. But yes, I'll get it done.
Thank you. And that's it for me, baby.
Okay. Anybody, anything else? Save rounds.
Marty is going and learning more about blood magic, and then she is going back to the group.
Okay. Fair enough. You have access to that part of the library. Blood magic is blood magic. usual rules apply. There must be an implement and all that good stuff. And the group reconvenes.
Marty brings food as well because she does not know if Silk has brought food.
Oh my god, more food. Thank you. Okay, so do you think this party's gonna have like dance cards? Marty, go on, try on that dress. Olin, you've already got yours situated. Silkas, you've already got yours situated. I need to go ring Jetto and Faye to get them to try on their outfits because I finished them up. Her hands were like raw. And
Oh my god.
I think as she's talking, she's like,
Oh no.
Oh no!
Fish! Oh
She
Fish
is like
down.
that. She is like that, though.
no! She is like that though.
Oh,
Oh.
you're back.
Oh,
I think you're
hello,
back.
maybe. You may be back.
Yes.
What is she
Hello?
like, Fish? The people want to know.
The people
I
want to
don't
know.
I don't know where I last left off.
You said her hands are raw and she's like...
She's like,
Oh yeah, her hands are like raw, and she's plunging them into like a bowl of ice water, and then I think there's just a bowl of like lotion that she's also plunging them into.
Jeremy, I have some ointment in my bag. Do you want me to help?
No, I'm good.
Okay.
So I've got just about everyone's situated. I still have to do mine, but I'm gonna spend tonight doing that. Do you think they're gonna have dance cards here? Like, do you think the party's gonna have dance cards? Dance cards are still a thing, right? Like dance cards.
What do you mean by dance cards?
You know, it's like a
I
little
think
card. You
it's,
fill in your dances.
Yeah, I think that's still a thing, right? Someone wants to been to a dance.
I'm not sure.
I went to
I,
a Killian when I was younger.
I'll make it work.
I have an announcement for the group when you're done, Jeremy.
Sure, go for it.
I'm going to the house.
Good for you. Alright, anybody else?
I'll
Alright.
sleep on it.
Well, you've got up until the gate, so take your time.
Alright, I suppose that was our day? The sun's going down.
if there's nothing else, that will conclude the day.
That will conclude the day.
All right. And the night is predictably uninteresting, and you all wake the next morning. It is a clear and beautiful day at the Great Library of Candlekeep, and this is the day which will be the as called upon by the directorate of the Candlekeep Authority to have the formal event due to the convening of the Crisis Council. And that is where we will leave tonight's session. Picking up next week for a formal episode. It's not quite a beach episode, but you know what? You take what you get. Fucking deal with it. And oh yeah, also football, sports. Texas A&M, go Aggies.
You could have gone to the beach.
Jason, a professional question. How many NPCs are you going to be playing next Friday?
I really don't want to address that, and that's also one of the reasons why it ended right here, because I have to categorize that, because good God, is it a lot. It's a fucking lot.
Alright, well, thank you everybody for stopping by. I looked earlier, and even though our viewer count's at 8, we had 19 people in tonight, not including our counts. So thank you everyone for showing up. Please make sure you guys type in the chat, because we would love to talk to you during all the
Shout out
RP.
to all my old farts that came in. I love you.
Oh, and shout out to the people listening to this in
On their
car
Sunday
on
morning?
Oh,
Sunday.
of course.
Can't
And
forget the Sunday
where
morning.
am I?
Repent, you sinners.
Repent, you fucking sinners.
Love
And
you.
if you're listening on Monday, wish Fish a happy birthday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Love you all. Have a good night, guys. Bye bye.
Sports.
Good night.
Sports.